Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Good News Today. I am Simi Pasha. Over the next 30 minutes, we're going to get you positive stories of hope, courage and human triumph because we believe news needn't always be bad. First up, the incredible story of Beno Zephine, who has achieved an extraordinary feat. Beno has created a record of sorts by clearing the civil services exam and managing an entry into the Indian Foreign Services despite the fact that she suffers from 100% visual impairment. Here's her story.
Meet Beno Zephine. She is the first 100% visually impaired officer appointed into the Indian Foreign Service in its history of 69 years.
When I feel that I entered into the prestigious Indian Foreign Services cadre, I feel empowered. When I take the right to feel empowered, I also accept the responsibility that comes along with it. So my responsibility would be to perform to the best of my ability in whatever assignment I'm just put into. So I assure that I would do that, ma'am, with utmost dedication.
Normally, even the faculty, they are afraid to go to the session. It is because the Beno Zephine is going to sit in the class. Because he used to ask so many questions, and not only the particular topic, but also the root cause and the solution for that particular issues, everything we used to discuss. And Beno Zephine, even that time itself, we got told before she appeared for the interview that she will clear the exam. Even we expected that she is going to be the topper in India. But today, the whole nation is very proud of her, and she is India's first 100% visually challenged woman to clear the civil service examination.
Unlike other blind aspirants who depend on Braille book, the 25-year-old from Chennai took to Job Access with Speech, a software that assists visually challenged to read from a computer screen. She credits her parents for her success.
My parents are, I should call them gems, because my dad, the amount of sacrifice that he has done for me is something remarkable and marvelous. So I'm proud to have parents of this nature. And my mom, she reads for hours together for me. And my dad takes the pains of, taking me everywhere, wherever I want to.
எங்களுக்கு ஒன்றுமே தெரியாது. அது ஆக்சுவலி என்னோட பாப்பா வந்து டிசேபிலிட்டின்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கே இல்லை. ஏன்னா கண்ணு தெரியாதோட என் பாப்பாவை வந்து எல்லாமே பண்ணுறோம். அது நினச்சா எங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் பெருமையாக இருக்குது.
Beno's appointment also opens a new chapter in the history of the Indian Foreign Service, with the government willingly modifying existing parameters. But her feat is no small one. Her story will be an inspiration to many. Bureau Report, India Today.
Manabi Bandyopadhyay is making headlines not just in India but internationally. She's the first transgender to be appointed as principal of a college. Manabi took charge as the principal of the prestigious Krishna Nagar College in Nadia district of West Bengal earlier this month. Take a look.
India's first transgender college principal, Dr. Manabi Bandyopadhyay, joined her office at Krishna Nagar Girls College recently. Her appointment as the first transgender to the prestigious office serves as a red-letter day for the other community. She also happens to be the Vice President of West Bengal's Transgender Development Board. Manabi had worked as an associate professor for 20 years in Vivekananda Satobarshiki Mahavidyalaya. On the first day at work, Dr. Bandyopadhyay expressed her gratitude for the support she received so far.
আমি কিন্তু কোনো রিজার্ভেশনে আসিনি, এটা কোনো রিজার্ভেশন পোস্ট নয়, কোনো রকম রিজার্ভেশন থেকে আসা যায়। এখানে আমি কিন্তু একজন মহিলা হিসেবেই আমি ফিল আপ করেছিলাম, যেহেতু যখন আমরা ওই অনলাইনে করেছিলাম সেখানে দুটোই ভাগ ছিল, মেল ফিমেল। আমার ফিমেল ইয়েতেই আমি ক্যাটাগরিতে আমি অ্যাপ্লাই করি। তারপরে যখন এটা ইন্টারভিউতে যাই, যখন হার্ড কপি দেওয়া, সেখানে তিনটে ছিল, মেল ফিমেল আদার্স একটা ছিল, যেখানে আমি সেখানে করতে ওই ব্যাপারটা। এই জন্যই আমি অ্যাপ্লাই করে আমি জানি পোস্টটা রিজার্ভেশন পোস্ট নয়, আর এখনও রিজার্ভেশন দেওয়া হয়নি। দেওয়া হলে সেটা একদম প্রাইমারি স্তর থেকে দেওয়া হবে। আমি তো অনেক দিন পড়ানোর পরে আরেকটি পোস্টে যাচ্ছি, যেটা ওই যোগ্যতা না থাকলে এখানে আসবে না। ডক্টরেট ডিগ্রি 20 বছরের পড়ানোর অভিজ্ঞতা এবং অ্যাসোসিয়েট প্রফেসর হওয়া, এগুলো না থাকলে কিন্তু আমরা আসতে পারি না।
India's first transgender college principal says her struggle to be recognized as a third gender was not easy in the largely conservative country. Her community needs jobs for sexual minorities who face discrimination and abuse to come out of its closet. 50 years old Manabi Bandopadhyay underwent a sex change operation in 2003 to become a woman. This professor of philosophy and Bengali fought with jibes and harassment in her 2-decade-long journey to the top of academia. Today, she is determined to be the inspiration for her students to bring about the change she perceives for the future.
কেন ক্যান্টিন থাকে না? কেন পিঁপড়ে কামড়ালি বউ কেন ভাত দেয় না? সেগুলো ছোটবেলায় যে কেন ক্যান্টিনে ছাত্রীরা খায়? ছাত্রীরা খায় না কেন? ছাত্রীরা কলেজে বেশিক্ষণ থাকে না। এই সমস্ত কারণ দেখলে দেখা যাবে আমরা যারা শিক্ষক আমরা কিন্তু ছাত্রদের রাখতে পারিনি ক্লাসে। সেটা কিন্তু আমাদের ছাত্রদের রাখতে পারিনি, তারা বাইরে গিয়ে বিভিন্ন প্রতিষ্ঠানে পড়াশোনা করছে, নোট করছে, জেরক্স করছে, করে পরীক্ষা দিচ্ছে, পাশ করে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু যোগ্যতার মান যখন আসছে তখন আলাদাভাবে তাদের আবার ট্রেনিং দিতে হচ্ছে।
In April last year, Supreme Court recognized transgender as a legal third gender in a landmark ruling and ordered the government to ensure their equal treatment. Once suspended by college authorities due to her refusal to behave as a heterosexual, Dr. Manabi Bandopadhyay's appointment as the principal of this college is a good news for society at large.
Ambulances with their sirens blaring stuck in traffic jams are a common sight in most cities. Sometimes the delay also proved to be fatal for patients in need of urgent medical help. Here's a report from Bangalore on how authorities are trying out an experiment to solve this problem.
Be it an accident or a medical emergency, a four-wheeler ambulance is definitely going to find it difficult to reach this spot at the earliest, keeping in mind the city's traffic woes. A two-wheeler definitely has an advantage.
As far as now, we introduced the bike ambulance for the first time. When you have seen that after we taking our government coming and being a minister, we have seen that the ambulance should reach within 20 minutes when an emergency care is taken. As I said, golden hour. But due to the traffic congestion in Bangalore city as well, even if you have got a lot of ambulances there, that won't go at the reach in the right time. Many a time when I visit hospital, when I visited some of the accident people who are expired to visit, either their parents used to say, if ambulance could have come within 10 minutes earlier, my son would have been saved. Or sometimes our doctor says, if you have 5 minutes earlier, the ambulance would have treated him better. These things came, then we had a discussion how we can work on this. Then we thought and I told, if pizza can reach their people when we call, and they can return kind of home room, the pizza, if we call them, it will come and reach within 10 minutes. Why can't we reach our health service to the people within 10 minutes only in the platinum hours? At that time, this bike ambulance came to our mind. Then we planned it, what all is needed, maximum whatever, how should it run. And we have come out with one of the best model. And for 6 months, we have taken about 30 ambulances, that 18 in Bangalore, and all 1 city corporation areas, one will be there.
That is how this initiative termed as Platinum 10 Minutes come about. The pilot project consists of 30 bikes, 21 in Bangalore and the remaining in some of the districts of Karnataka. Every bike will have a paramedic carrying basic medical equipment from bandages, tablets to mini oxygen cylinders.
100%. This is very easy. If the other ambulance takes 20-25 minutes, this will go and within 10 minutes. And we are now we have reached in 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, where the beneficiaries have taken. And we have almost see all accidents need not be taken to the hospital. On 50% is a minor accident where small bleeding will be there and small injuries will be there. They can be treated there only and they can go home happily. All the facilities there.
After 6 months, the health department will assess the success of the initiative and has promised to develop it further.
Now there are more than a few days, more than 100 calls have come, and people, our emergency team went and reached there, and they are very happy because even I meet with an accident, I am in the roadside. The first thing I need is someone come and take care of me with some of the medicine, basic, so that automatically I will feel the confidence will be there in me. So that way we have succeeded. Our government is successful in getting an environment where when people in distress and in where they are in difficulties, we have reached to wipe their tears.
With Pratibha Raman from Bangalore, Bureau Report for India Today.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and Harish Kumar of Ahmedabad is a living example of it. With just one hand, Harish drove through 28 state capitals and 7 union territories and created a new record. Here's his story.
Harish Kumar may be physically challenged, but his name is now registered in record books. With only one hand, he drove his car across 28 state capitals and 7 union territories, covering a distance of 16,000 kilometers in 29 days. He has now entered the prestigious Limca Book of Records. Through his 16,000 kilometer journey, Harish Kumar also conveyed the message of road safety.
Yes, it was a tough journey because in All India expedition, I came across, many places where the highway was much worse than even a very small town or a village road. I sometimes used to really wonder that there are two Indias, one of the 21st century and one of maybe 2 centuries even before Sher Shah Suri.
After his achievement, many physically challenged people contacted Harish Kumar. The Limca book record holder has now opened a driving school for the physically challenged people so that they too can drive themselves and live a respectable life.
I started receiving quite a few inquiries from people who were physically challenged as to, how can they take a first step towards driving. And then maybe, a few people, they even had these kind of aims and the dreams. Sir, can we also do this thing? I thought maybe let me, try and get into this thing. At least there should be a driving school using customized cars for the physically challenged people also.
Harish's initiative has given a new hope to the people who are learning driving at his training school.
ऐसी ड्राइविंग स्कूल खुलने से मुझे खुद की गाड़ी मिल सकती है, मैं कहीं पे भी अपने आप कभी भी जा सकता हूँ, डिपेंडेंसी नहीं रहती है, इंडिपेंडेंट बनाती हैं ये चीज़. एंड आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ दैट कि हरीश जी के कांटेक्ट में आने से मुझे ये सब पता चला और मैं सपोर्ट करता हूँ ये सब चीज़ें.
Harish Kumar says that he wants to teach driving to the handicapped people from across the country so that they don't remain dependent on others. Bureau Report, India Today.
Celebrates International Yoga Day on the 21st of June. Inmates at Delhi's Tihar jail have also joined in. Take a look.
As the world celebrates International Yoga Day, inmates at Delhi's Tihar jail have also joined in. Jail authorities have organized a month-long training program for the inmates. About 10,000 inmates have been practicing yoga on a regular basis for close to 1 hour in the morning. Inmates claim yoga has helped to deal with stress-related issues for them.
योग और आध्यात्म हिंदुस्तान की संस्कृति में रहा है और अभी जो सरकार के प्रयास है, योग रूपी गंगा जो बाहर बह रही है, हमारा प्रयास है कि उसको हमने तिहाड़ आश्रम में लेकर के आए. सारे जेलों में हम योगाभ्यास करवा रहे हैं.
ये तिहाड़ में जो योग क्लास चालू हुई है, इससे हमें बहुत बेनिफिट मिला. इतना डिप्रेशन में थे, हम रो रहे थे और शरीर का भी तनाव थी, डिप्रेशन था, प्रॉब्लम्स थी, खाना नहीं खा रहे थे. लेकिन इस योगा से हमें लगता है कि हम बहुत फ्री हो गए.
1 महीना हो गया, 1 महीने से मैं योगा कर रहा हूँ. मेरे हाथ पैरों में, कमर में, जोड़ों में दर्द और टेंशन थी. जब से मैं योगा कर रहा हूँ मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा. हाथ पैरों को दर्द बिल्कुल सब खत्म हो गया.
From politicians and celebrities to sports persons and fitness enthusiasts, yoga is luring more and more people every day. Here's the story of the Vivekananda Kendra in Kanyakumari that holds the record for hosting the world's largest yoga class. Take a look.
You know you have reached Kanyakumari when you spot the Vivekananda Kendra. A sprawling 110-acre campus in this town, the southernmost tip of mainland India. Since 2005, this NGO has held the record for organizing a Surya Namaskar that was performed by 29,973 students in Gwalior. But it's not easy, says Priyambada Pandey, who witnessed the mass gathering at Gwalior.
It was not very easy. We had to take efforts, and that is how we could make it. How long back? Before 1 month or even 1.5 months, we started taking efforts for the program. We went to different schools. We contacted the teachers, principal, and we went to the children. We trained them for the Surya Namaskar, all 12 steps. And more than 1 month, the children practiced Surya Namaskaras. They experienced the benefits. Surya Namaskars, they work on physical level, mental level, even their concentration power increases, and so many good qualities they are there in them. And that is why all were convinced, and that is how they took up the Surya Namaskar with all convictions on that particular day. They performed.
How many students did you plan and how many came?
We planned for 30,000 students, but 29,973 could reach there. Because of some problems, they could not reach. All the 30,000 could not reach.
While the country is busy making plans to celebrate International Yoga Day, this Kendra is holding its regular camps for workers and tourists, teaching yoga and life skills to the thousands who come here.
What yoga should be practiced as a way of life based on oneness, that is more important. Yoga is not just asanas and pranayam, but it is how you behave, interact with others.
Yoga is not just about asanas, but has been a way of life for many here for several decades. If you wish to move closer to nature, away from the busy city life, yoga could be on your to-do list from this 21st. With camera person Jayakumar, Revati Rajavan in Kanyakumari for India Today.
Most people associate Chhattisgarh with Naxal-infested forests and coal mines, but few know that the state has managed to carve out a niche for itself, becoming India's largest organic farm producer. Take a look.
These are happy farmers. In Chhattisgarh, farmers have started to adopt organic farming. Learning from the bad experiences of Punjab, the state government has initiated organic method and farmers have embraced it with open arms.
जीरा फूल धान बुनते हैं और 5-6 महीने में पकता है और बहुत बढ़िया होता है और अच्छा फसल लाते हैं।
और अभी अब बारिश होने वाली है, क्या लगाओगे अब
जीरा फूल धान लगाएंगे।
बिजली वगैरह मिल जाता है पूरा?
बिजली नहीं है तो नदी है तो पानी का व्यवस्था हो जाता है।
Chhattisgarh is known for its mining produce in the country, but this new initiative is soon pushing it up the ladder in agricultural produce as well. The state is leading in organic paddy and leafy vegetables cultivation as per recent tabulations. They are also supplying their surplus agricultural produce to other states.
अभी तक हमने 13,000 हेक्टेयर को ऑर्गेनिक अडॉप्शन में ले गए हैं और उसमें से 10,000 एरिया हमने सर्टिफाई करा दिया है. हमारे यहाँ पे 9 रिसोर्स इंस्टीट्यूशन काम कर रही हैं और 7 सर्टिफिकेशन एजेंसीज काम कर रही हैं. तो हम ये चाहते थे कि लोग आएँ और इसकी तरफ एक मूवमेंट बने. तो हमने बाहर से इंटरनेशनल बायर्स भी हमारे पास आए. ट्रेडिशनली अगर हम छत्तीसगढ़ को देखें तो ऑर्गेनिक काफ़ी काम हो रहा है क्योंकि हमारा जो क्षेत्रफल है 32% वन क्षेत्र है और वन क्षेत्र में है परंपरागत रूप से ऑर्गेनिक का काम हो रहा है. जरूरत है उसको सर्टिफिकेशन करने की, जैसे इमली है, हरड़ है.
Cases of farmer suicide are on rise in other states due to lack of enough yield and financial loss. Yet a change in agricultural pattern from farming with chemical fertilizers to organic method has reaped benefit in Chhattisgarh. It is a good example for others to follow. Bureau Report, India Today.
That's all we could pack into this edition of Good News Today, leaving you with visuals of the world's oldest couple getting married. Their combined age is 194 years.
And you are all here today to witness the joining in marriage of George Victor Ernest Kirby and Doreen Ethel Lucky. I will? Yes, good.
I will.